hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts.
I made the mistake and I didn't get dry wine. This is a problem. I'm gonna have sugar mouth the entire time.
Dude, I MyFitnessPal'd Chardonnay, and it is way sugarier than I want it to be, but dude, it doesn't taste sugary.
It doesn't.
It's a bummer.
Is it actually like real sugary?
Not real, but it does exist. Like you can get dry ass wine is just, just alcohol. Dry ass wine.
Dry ass wine. Did you check the Sauv Blanc sugar levels?
Yeah, it's like 0. Like
Yeah.
that is the move for white.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, man. And it's good. Like, I don't know.
No, I'm sure it's good. I don't think I've ever had that. I never really fucked with red because like if I'm drinking wine and I'm trying to go dry, I don't know. I'm drinking red because that's the healthy shit.
It is.
If I'm drinking white and I'm trying to get down, I'm drinking Moscato.
Said every girl at every college party.
Well, the last time when I went through my wine phase where I would bring a bottle to the party, let's see, I was 22, so
yeah.
This is the same phase where I would wear these green frat glasses that didn't have frames in them, and then I took some medical tape and tied it around the middle. So it was kind of like the nerd look going on, and those were my party glasses. This is around the time when LMFAO was making it big.
Oh, that sounds about right. I think your style fits LMFAO.
No, I was well aware that when that album dropped, that this was for me.
Oh, man.
I was party rocking all the time. In retrospect, that might have been my prime.
Yeah, it probably was. Your formative years are definitely behind you.
Yeah, dude. If anything, I'm declining.
Are you done, like, sucking your own dick or what?
Ah, dude. Just give me that, please.
You can have it, man.
You can have a go. What do you got?
I'm actually good. I'm good.
I know you love to blow yourself. I know you love it just as much as me, and possibly just a tinge more than me.
Yeah, just like not publicly,
Yeah.
Also, this is my first cup of wine, so.
Oh.
Yeah, give it time.
I feel like it's my third.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little tired of you getting a jump start on me.
I'm sorry, man. You were definitely made to drink at night, but I was born and raised to drink during the day.
It is your bread and butter.
I'm a pro.
Yeah, I need a couple hours of like just chilling out.
I don't know. I just love the daytime, and being drunk during it just makes it better.
Yeah, like if we were outside and like grilling, then I would definitely be down. But in the AC, indoors, like it's just not really conducive to my style of drinking.
I don't make you want to party, dude.
I mean, you do.
So yeah, man. What's up with what's it, Inside Out? What's up with Inside Out, dog?
That Pixar movie?
That Pixar movie we saw together in a sold-out theater, separate seats.
Yeah, we wanted front row, and there weren't two next to each other.
We wanted front row. I think we wanted anything, and there weren't two next to each other.
Yeah, I don't know what we were thinking. We went Saturday morning to go see a kids movie in the middle of summer. Like, of course it's gonna be sold out.
Well, I used to think that everything at the Alamo was sold out all the time, and somehow I got off that. But it's valid, man. I read something sometime about like classic Austin mistake being going to the Alamo without pre-purchasing your tickets.
Yeah, it is kind of a mistake, especially because we keep rolling in like 5 minutes beforehand, and the entertainment starts like 30 minutes beforehand. Like,
yeah, and I always want to see it. We just always drink.
Yeah, we're just taking our time moseying in.
Dude, I love the pre-show entertainment.
I know you do. I'm kind of down, I guess. It's all right.
Dude, sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's all right, but like sometimes you catch that, was it Tim and Eric or?
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's fucking great, dude. Everything for that spring was great.
I'm sure it was.
Great.
I just think sometimes it's a little bit too meta for my liking.
Yeah, and sometimes, I saw Insurgent or Divergent. I don't know which one.
Is there a difference?
Hold on, I have the DVD here.
You have the DVD.
Okay, so it's not Divergent. Insurgent, I saw Insurgent, and it was just cat videos, which in its own right is great.
That sounds amazing. That's like what I want to watch.
All right, so what do you think, man?
What did I think of the movie? Just like a straight up consensus real quick?
Yeah.
It's good. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Those original TV spots didn't really sell me on what the movie was about.
Fair enough.
And then I kind of found out right before I saw it what it was about, and I kind of got a little hyped. That 98% tomato meter didn't hurt either.
It never does. Also, Mad Max is 98%. So
Yeah, so sometimes it
that.
does. I don't know. It's good. It's I think it's an important message for kids. I think it matters. I don't know. It's boring.
It's boring.
Yeah, it's boring. They go off on their Game of Thrones walkabout for half the movie.
Yeah. So what was interesting to you?
What was actually interesting? Not a whole lot. Just the message that it had to convey about happiness being limited, and I think that's important for the kids.
Being limited.
Yeah.
Being limited how?
Just like the fact that, dude, you can't be happy all the time, and it's this lie that we propagate in America.
Oh my God, that is not at all what I took from it.
Really?
I mean, the point that we are talking about is a point that we both saw.
Yeah.
But the way you're interpreting that point is absolutely the opposite way that I'm interpreting it.
Oh, for real, for real?
Absolutely.
What you got?
Yeah, we can't be happy all the time, but like that, basically what they're saying in that movie, and I feel real confident. It's absolutely that happy all the time is not the way emotions work.
Right. Yeah, that's what I mean.
That the sad is there for you to learn from and be happy about later.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
The way you just phrased that made it seem depressing, but I was incredibly empowered by that film.
Oh.
Also,
well,
for the record, I love that movie.
do you really?
I love it.
No. I guess the way I phrased it. No, you phrased it better than me. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. It's good.
I love it.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to you once because we save it for the cast.
Hashtag
But I
save
went
it
to
for the
work and I
cast.
told everybody they have to see it.
Really?
It's the best Pixar movie I've seen since Up. And I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with almost all of it except for, and this is going to be weird saying, it's like 96 minutes long. It's over long.
Yeah.
For that story, it's too long.
It's the same way Up is too long.
Yeah, I haven't seen Up since it came out, but honestly, I think that probably every Pixar movie is too long in this sense.
Yeah.
It was just like one too many issues they came across in their journey.
Right. And
They were stretching it for like the girl's story.
Yeah, and a lot of on their journey, the issues were, a lot of them were childish. I think they were the most childish parts of the movie, and I didn't really enjoy them.
There's gold in it. I don't know. I felt it was one too many trips, or like stumbles in their journey.
For sure.
But I don't know if that hurts it, man. I think that's the best Pixar movie since Up, and I think it competes with the best of them. I don't think it's Wall-E, or Wale, if you will. I don't think it's Incredibles. I don't think it's Toy Story.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see their next film.
I think it's definitely a step in the right direction for Pixar because they were falling off a little bit.
They were just doing sequels, I think. I
They were
never
doing
saw Brave.
Yeah, I didn't see Brave. I guess that movie probably matters too because that was like before Frozen. Like that was the first like female oriented kids movie in a long time.
Yeah.
So I guess that one mattered. I don't know if it was good or not, but yeah, dude, it's a good movie. It's a good movie.
It was gorgeous. And
Yeah.
what I kept thinking throughout the movie is, do you remember the scene? All right, so I think Toy Story 2 is overrated, but the scene in the toy store in Toy Story 2 is some of the best, like one of the best sequences in all of Pixar.
It is, yeah. I remember when I was watching it, and I wasn't too young, but we were a little young when it came out, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, dude,
99.
Yeah, like
We were too young.
we definitely were. At the time, I was like, this is phenomenal. Like, what's happening right
It's
now?
incredibly inventive, and this whole movie is really like that. The way they stumble through this mind is just like that sequence.
Yeah,
I'm in love
see
with this
that.
movie, man.
It's very well put together. The thing you said about it's beautiful, it's surprisingly beautiful because, dude, all those previews and shit did not get me ready for what it was actually going to look like.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
gorgeous.
It's all like the previews are like the fucking people inside the head, and it just focuses on them the whole time.
Yeah, the set design in there is not ideal.
It's a little iffy. But yeah, it's secretly gorgeous, man.
Dude, I call my dad. I will recommend this movie to everybody. I think this movie's incredible.
Yeah. As soon as I got out of it, like I wanted to start recommending it to people. I think it's important and I think it's good. And dude, we saw it in a packed showing. It's made a lot of money already.
You know what I liked the most about seeing it in the pack showing at the Alamo
What's that?
was we saw a bunch of previews beforehand.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, a lot of our previews that I would not have seen 6 months ago, but now that I've been casting, I've been seeing all these previews.
I know, like I've been watching these previews for movies that I didn't really have any intention of seeing.
But the audience that time was different than all the other audiences.
It was.
And
it was like
clarified things for me.
Yeah, it was like mainstream audience, and like people would like turn to their loved ones and be like, "Oh, I want to see that movie."
Dude, people are stoked on all the shit I'm not stoked for.
Yeah, but like, do you remember when you were a kid and you'd see a preview and you just turn to whoever and be like, "Dude, that looks sick."
Yeah.
And like everyone was doing it. It was kind of cool to like experience that again. And like obviously, especially when the Star Wars one happened, like everyone lost their cookies, but they were doing it for all of them. It was cool.
Well, Star Wars is one that everyone will lose their cookies for in every showing.
Yeah, definitely.
But like, remember the jokes in like Ant-Man and stuff?
Yeah,
Dude, like,
it was Ant-Man. It was Pixels.
It's for
like,
the kids.
Yeah, it is. So the thing is, there were a lot of kids there. Dude, I sat sandwiched between two couples that were, I would assume, my age-ish, and they were eating it up. Not just the previews, but the movies. Like, they were laughing out loud. It was gnarly, man. Like, I didn't experience like the kids camp that I thought I was gonna be.
No, it was definitely enlightening, man. I don't know. It helped me get in touch with what the average person is down with, because I'm sorely out of it.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't even know, but it was fascinating for me. And then watching that movie and seeing what the kids are laughing at, and I know they've always talked about Pixar being good for kids, but also funny for adults. And I don't know that I really truly understood that, because I was always a kid when I watched them.
Right. Like while I was watching this one, I was paying attention to like, oh my God, the kids are laughing at this.
Yeah.
And then the grown ass men are like laughing at this other thing, which is kind of a smart joke.
Yeah. There was a solid Chinatown reference in that movie, and all the adults laughed.
Dude, they lost it. Like it was
And none of the kids knew what it meant, but
Yeah.
it was genuinely funny. Dude, I was laughing all up and down that movie. I love this movie.
Yeah. I got some good belly laughs in, which is like, I don't even get them in the comedies I want to see these days. Like, it was
Also,
good.
it might be a move that we just see the movie at different seats, because I knew, like, we've had a freeze on conversation here, but I knew that if you had been sitting next to me in that movie, you knew I would have loved it.
Yeah,
like, I was
exactly.
smiling the whole time.
That's true. Or like, the thing that I don't like to do, I'm a little skeptical sometimes sitting next to people, especially if I've already seen the movie and I love it.
Yeah.
The whole time I'm like trying to judge their reaction
Yeah.
to it. Like I saw It Follows with a group of people.
Yeah.
And the whole time I couldn't enjoy the movie again because I was just like afraid they weren't going to love it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it does create, like, seeing movies alone is a totally different experience.
It is,
and,
man.
Like, even if in a movie theater that you're not allowed to talk in, it still affects it somehow being next to somebody.
Absolutely. So I was just sitting there absolutely loving it. I think the movie's, there's some problems with it. I don't think it's perfect, but the spirit of Pixar is alive and well in that film, man. It is just as inventive. Inventiveness is not the problem at all. It would just be structure for me.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And I think most Pixar movies have structure problems. My favorite's Wall-E, and I think that movie's great for 45 minutes, and then you kind of bring in the people, and there's good stuff with the humans, but it's not as good.
Right. I think
always
it's
structure problems.
just very hard to make second acts like great.
For sure.
You know?
For
So
sure.
Pixar struggles with it, just like a lot of people struggle with it.
But the reason Pixar matters so much is not that they make great movies, it's that they're so inventive.
They're doing things that have never been
Throughout.
done before.
And this is absolutely one of those movies.
Yeah.
And, dude, I've stopped watching them. And to all the people out there that have stopped watching them, go back and see this movie, man. It's great.
Believe in Pixar again.
It's great.
And dude, we get a second Pixar film this year.
The Good Dinosaur.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about at all, but I assume I'm gonna love it just like I love this a little bit.
Maybe. It seems problematic.
Well, dude, they fired the director. They got a whole new voice cast in.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the voice cast for Inside Out, dude, it's so good. I just like Amy Poehler. I don't really understand how animated movies deal with famous voice actors.
Yeah.
Like, because, so, like in The Good Dinosaur, they just recast all the voices. But, like, in Inside Out, like, the motions of these characters are tailored around the people who are voicing them. So, like, is that just because you know who Amy Poehler is and, like, you kind of put her into the character, or did they design it that way?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure it's different for different levels of good animated movies, but
I would imagine it's a combination. I'm sure that they start writing the character, they imagine that this person would be perfect for it, and
Right.
maybe it's not Amy Poehler. Maybe they're thinking, I don't know, Tina Fey, and they kind of write it for her.
Right. I just mean like in the actual animation phase of it, because like they do motions that the actors are like known for. Like
Yeah.
the body language is there, which is cool.
Well, they would have written the script, and then they would have cast it, and then they would have done the motions, right?
Right. I would imagine. I don't know how Pixar does their shit.
What was interesting is I knew that the cast was all people I knew.
Yeah.
But I didn't know exactly where they were at. So I knew at one point that Hader was in it. I know that watching the movie, I didn't know that that character was Hader. But I think this is hats off to Pixar in this one, man. I watched the whole movie and never once realized who any of the people are, knowing that people from SNL were starring in it.
Oh, for real?
And I didn't know it was Poehler, even though I had known in the previews or whatever.
Yeah, you just like weren't focusing on that.
No, like it's not apparent, and I don't think it should be apparent. It's like, remember Shark Tale?
Yeah.
Where, like the whole kick was that this was, De
Exactly.
Niro.
It's too apparent. And I guess since I knew and was paying attention to it, yeah, but dude, they voice it very well, and you don't have to know. They
No.
just work as the characters.
Hader is great as
Yeah.
that scared thing.
Yeah, and Louis Black is great.
Yeah.
And I hate Louis Black's shtick. I don't
Yeah.
like it, and he was great
Really
in
funny,
it.
but that's
Yeah.
great writing, is what it was.
It was, yeah, and they controlled him, I guess.
It's
But
incredibly. Who was discussed?
Mindy Kaling, and she was
Oh, yeah.
great at it.
I knew she was in the movie. Had no idea who she was,
Yeah, she was great.
dude. I know you came into this cast not super stoked to this movie. This is a great movie, man.
I mean-
this will be the first movie in the cast that I love.
That's true.
I
Yeah.
love this movie.
It's good. I just, it's all right. I just got a little bored in the middle, I guess.
I agree that it flounders, but
It feels a little too childish in the middle.
it's entertaining in its own way.
It definitely
still
is,
when
yeah.
it flounders.
Yeah, no, it is entertaining.
It's
It's
too
good.
long. It's like that's like a 70-minute movie.
Yeah,
Maybe even a 60-minute movie stretched to 90.
yeah. Did you read Wesley Morris's Grandland review?
No.
He was talking about the part that it gets boring.
Yeah.
And I forget who, but it was I think it was like some Asian director or something. He compared it to that. He was like, it's the same way that person's boring. Like, it gives you time to like contemplate what they're talking about.
Oh God.
I was like, Wesley, calm down.
Yeah, man.
How'd you feel about the short film before it?
It was great.
I know, dude. I think that was even more beautiful than the film.
I don't know if it's like been my fast of Pixar or that this is a particularly great Pixar, but dude, I fell in love with Pixar again watching this shit.
Yeah, I was actually sitting there and I was concerned you weren't gonna like it, like from the get go.
I loved it.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is not what I expected coming into this cast.
Yeah,
I thought I was actually gonna like it more
Really?
than you. Yeah,
No, dude, I loved it. I've recommended it to a lot of people, and
Yeah.
I like can't shut up about it.
I've wanted to recommend it too. I just like haven't done it. Like, I think it's good.
Dude, I really like it.
The one bummer part is it's a return to form, I guess. And dude, it's the first Pixar movie that didn't hit #1 on the box office.
Who beat it?
Jurassic World in its
Yeah.
second week.
Yeah.
But I think it's like the highest since, I don't know, one of them. Like it made a fuck ton of money. It just happens that dinosaurs are also very popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's a bummer.
It is a bummer. I told you, man, Jurassic World is going to be a big fucking deal.
I don't even get it. This is like...
No, so what? We watched Jurassic Park 2. What, The Lost World the other
we
night?
just watched Lost World the other night with our roommate.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I was a little drunk. But dude, it's cool, man. It's a much better movie than this new shit.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess like the first 3/4 of it holds up as a shitty dinosaur movie.
Yeah, I just mean like it has atmosphere and it has tension and it has
Yeah.
good acting.
Well, I think what you mean is it's in the dark and there's rain.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. That right there is called atmosphere.
But yeah, it absolutely goes ridiculous
It does. Yeah,
when
no.
it goes to San Diego.
No, it gets stupid. I
Oh
mean,
my God.
yeah. No,
And
fuck
like
that.
Ian Malcolm being ripped is like ridiculous, and that daughter being black is ridiculous.
Dude, that daughter's in there for no goddamn reason.
It's
I don't
so
know.
ridiculous.
Yo, that scene though in the field with the velociraptors
It is good.
is brilliant.
That's a good scene, and
Yeah.
I didn't rewatch because I missed the beginning. I feel like the beginning is great.
Yeah, I would have liked to have started from the beginning.
Yeah, but think about that. That would have meant you would have had to watch the whole thing.
Never have I ever wanted to watch an entire Spielberg movie. Oh my God.
I think I would just say that never have ever wanted to watch an entire movie.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
So, True Detective. All right, we need to keep this spoiler free because last week we did cast on Game of Thrones, but it didn't make the final cast because
Oh yeah,
we would just spoil everything and then say spoiler alert afterwards.
Yeah, I was listening to it, and you told me you had to cut spoilers out, and I was like, "What did he cut out?" Oh, it's the Game of Thrones shit.
All of it.
Did we really have? Oh, I guess yeah.
Because
I guess-
Amanda texted me, he was like, "I can't listen to it if you guys talk about Game of Thrones." I was like, "What up, rest of the world?"
Yeah. Well, I guess I just assume that if you're gonna listen to something and you haven't watched the goddamn Game of Thrones yet, maybe you just should have a freeze on the internet and life until you fucking watch it.
You are wrong.
I'm wrong.
You are wrong,
I'm wrong.
listener.
Oh.
If you're listening to our cast and haven't seen fucking True Detective yet, you fuck.
Yeah, like I just feel like if you care that
But-
much about a show, just like freeze your life out.
Yeah. Regardless, we shouldn't alienate people for no reason.
More than we already do.
I would love to tell you that is the right answer.
Like, I think we alienate almost everyone immediately from the jump.
But True Detective came out this week. We are done with Game of Thrones, and somehow we came right into
Dude, I thought it was going to be a week or two wait. We just went right into True
perfect,
Tech.
man.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. So that's essentially what 8 more weeks of Game of Thrones until next Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's wild that Game of Thrones and True Detective are back to back because I don't really care about anything else on HBO.
Yeah. Well,
That's
like,
that's not true, but I don't know what their tentpole in the fall is going to be this year. I don't know.
I don't know. I'd go for a Wire reunion.
Oh, David Simon's working on a new show.
I know, porn, right?
No, I don't think it's porn.
Oh, it's porn.
I think it's set in New York City
Oh,
during.
it's porn.
Is it really?
Let me correct you.
For real?
It's porn.
I thought it was like. Really?
Yeah.
What? Oh, consider me hyped. I might have to go back.
It's
and
porn
finish.
related. It might not be. I don't know if it's necessarily Boogie Nights, but
I didn't think it was porn. I thought it was more like just like the seedy part of New York back in the day.
porn at least plays a part.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know about all that. What I do know is that the new True Detective is great, and if you haven't seen it yet, you should absolutely see it.
You should see it. It's decent. I'd like a rewatch. I'll probably rewatch it again today, actually.
I probably won't today, but I will watch it this week. It is
Yeah.
great.
I
And
want.
I see your hesitance.
Yeah,
but,
I'm already hesitant on it. I don't know. It's probably going to be great.
dude.
I just wasn't sold from the jump.
Here's the thing about the old True Detective. This is how I felt the first time through. I haven't watched the second time through, but having watched the first episode again last night, I feel this way still.
What's that?
The first True Detective is 2 incredible performances together on screen.
It is,
And the
yeah.
story is good. The direction's great. The story is good. But that show is not about the story. It's just about watching Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson together.
Kind of. I mean, I agree with you that that's the best part, but the story, the whole mystery, like blew the fuck up.
It's good.
No, yeah, I
Matthew
think
McConaughey is
I think
great.
I think the mystery part
Yeah.
is the weakest part, but that is what people were enraptured with last year.
What I was enraptured with was them.
Yeah, definitely.
And-
I think my
Colin Farrell is fucking incredible in
dude,
this.
Colin
fucking
Farrell's
show.
stupid good.
He's
Oh my
stupid
god.
good. His story is stupid well written.
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn, his story isn't there yet. I look forward to hopefully seeing some more with him.
Yeah, I think he has probably. Well, before I watched the episode, I thought he has the greatest potential to be that seedy, like Vegas, LA, like type of villain.
Yeah, it would be
Hopefully,
nice.
he gets there because I think he can do it.
Dude, I hear what you're saying with the direction.
I thought the direction was awful. I will watch it again. It got better near
not
the end.
awful. It's not awful.
No, it's just
That's the
like
wrong
it
word
just
for
feels no, it just feels like he's trying to copy the first True Detective, which he probably is because I don't know, he's not trying to do his own thing.
Not yet.
No, yeah, not yet. I think by the end he started feeling it, and I don't know. The end is phenomenal. I really like the ending.
Dude, here's the thing, man. Very, very, very rarely does direction ruin a piece with great acting. And
It's
great
true.
writing.
It's just we were spoiled with Fukunaga last year because he's a phenomenal director, and he put his stamp on that goddamn show.
Yeah. Dude, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell's going to be great in it. And I think that it holds up just like the first season. If we're I think the first season is based on the performances, and Colin Farrell is way too interesting for this show not to be good.
He is. I read a lot about it already, obviously, and I'm hyped because, you know, I think I tried talking about this the other day. Like, the American mainstream's identification with these characters that are the main characters who, like, they're like bad people, but we root for them anyway.
Yeah.
And I don't really get that, because I don't care that they're a bad person or whatever. Like, I think they're awesome. And I guess they normally have redeeming traits, which is why people still root for them.
Yeah.
I don't really get the whole thing of, like, hate watching. Yeah, like, I'm not hate watching, like, Heisenberg. Like, I'm just loving him. Like, so I don't really get that, but they were talking about it like, dude, Colin Farrell has no redeeming traits.
Yeah,
Like,
I would agree.
and I am hyped for, like, people to, like, actually love him. Either way.
I think what you and I like is just like, because I love his performance. I'm fascinated. That is the most interesting character I've seen in a long time in any movie, in any show.
Yeah. I'm interested in the performance, and I'm also just interested in characters that are driven to do something. Like,
I think it's way more than performance, man.
yeah.
His performance was, interesting. We were all excited for Colin Farrell, but it was the moment. I could say this. It was the moment when dude, they present one dimension of this character, that this guy is a protective father. He loves his son. And then in one scene, everything changes. And the entire character gets blown open.
Yeah, because initially you think, oh, he is a redeeming father type figure.
He's a cop who drinks. Makes sense. You got to deal with a lot of shit.
But he's not a Jimmy McNulty. Like, Jimmy McNulty is, he's a caring father.
Yeah. Caring father with some issue. He's just a child father is what he is.
Right, exactly.
A man-child.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell's a dark person.
Yup.
Dude, I'm obsessed.
Yeah, I'm so hyped.
So
I'm so hyped to see how
Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
And even if nothing else is as good as that, it's still a great show.
It's true. No, it's definitely a great show. It's definitely the best shit on television right now. Like, I mean, not even just because of summertime, but, like, it's up there already.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I don't know, man. I got a lot of feedback about the whole Colin Farrell casting thing. Dude, people were not excited. I don't think the mainstream understands that Colin Farrell's a great actor.
It's probably the same people that thought Heath Ledger would not be a good Joker.
Ugh, probably.
Ben Affleck will not be a good Batman. Write that down.
Dude, so many people are upset about that. I don't understand. Like, I think the movie will probably be shit, but I believe that Ben Affleck will probably be great. I don't know.
Well, I think if I had to pick a side, I would say he probably won't be. But the difference between me and the people that are mad is that I don't give a shit.
Well, you don't give a shit. I think he has the potential to be good in it. And people are just writing him off from the jump, which
Maybe.
I don't understand.
Even in his his modern stuff,
Yeah.
it's not that he's great. He's not the Ben Affleck we know.
Nah, he
He's
just
capable.
figured out how to do Ben Affleck.
Yeah, but I would not say he's ever great in anything. The Town,
No.
Gone Girl. He's not great in any of these movies.
Yeah, he's not great, but
He's just not
he's
shitty
putting in a
anymore.
solid performance that isn't
Argo.
shitty anymore.
But he's not. He's definitely not the centerpiece of any of them.
Yeah, definitely not. I like also people are pissed about Jesse Eisenberg. And, like, why? Just because he has hair in real life? Like, he can go bald,
Yeah.
and then he'll probably be great.
I don't know, man.
I'm ready for an Eisenberg jump to the top again, a la Social Network.
Yeah, he's just not a leading man.
No, but
He's
like
definitely not
I
a
think he has
supporting-
some great performances left in him.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see them in
No,
something.
I don't. I'm just. You're talking about going to the top.
Yeah, no, he's not going to the top. I think he has some great performances, and since Social Network,
The right directors, which he won't
yeah, he's
have,
picked a few too many indies after Social Network. Like, he should have followed it up with something bigger.
I don't know, man. Great directors make everyone seem great, and we all get excited
do.
on like what they're capable of. But I don't know.
That's true. I mean, really, the Social Network is just Fincher.
McConaughey just picks great directors, and he is absolutely capable of great stuff. But he's only great when he's with great directors. Why is he not the best part of How to Lose a Girl in 10 Days or How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? Right? He's in that, right?
Yeah. I guess.
Why is he not the best part of that? He's also mostly because we haven't seen the movie, but also second because he needs the other half. Like, it just shows how much directors are needed.
Yeah, maybe. Well, he needs the other half, but also, like, back then, he was just trying to do a specific type of Hollywood thing. Like, maybe he wasn't trying to.
He was
act
clearly
well.
capable of being great.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened, man. Maybe he got typecast.
What happened was he stopped caring. So it's not just in him. De Niro never would have done that.
Well, De Niro did do that.
Later.
Yeah, after he was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he said that he did decide to just start doing good movies.
Who, De Niro or
McConaughey.
McConaughey,
It was
yeah.
like kind of his wife too. Like he says that his wife just like picks everything for him now, and just like forced him to be a good actor.
He picks good scripts, picks good fucking directors.
Yeah. And what happened was he did the Vince from Entourage thing. He wasn't at the top anymore, so he took a few supporting roles.
Yeah.
That were phenomenal, and now look where he is.
Yep. So did what's his goddamn name? The wrestler.
Exactly. It's that
Rourke.
same type of thing. You gotta get some meaty supporting roles in.
So did homeboy Robert Downey. That is how it works.
Yep. You gotta take a step back, learn how to act again, and shoot to the top, man.
Shoot to the top.
Dude, Robert Downey got paid less than Terrence Howard in the first Iron Man.
Really?
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
Terrence is a diva.
Yeah, that's why they cut him.
My diva.
Your diva? Your woman-beating diva?
I love Terrence Howard.
Well, I'd
Based
say
on one film.
I love Hustle and Flow.
Dude, it's so good.
Dude,
He's so great in it.
from what I understand, that show on television, Empire, is like Hustle and Flow plus melodrama. So I might be down
I'm obsessed with Terrence Howard.
off one movie.
I really am. He's so retarded good in it.
He is. He's ridiculously good in that movie.
Oh my god.
That film holds up, man.
It does. I mean, a lot of that's writing,
Yeah.
I think, more than anything else. But
Yeah, I don't even know if
he's
it's
great in it.
technically direction, because I don't think that guy's done anything else
I don't know if
good.
the direction's that good. Well, it's
No.
Craig Brewer, and he did that, and then he did Black Snake Moan.
Yeah, that's what he followed up with, and that was a steaming pile of shit.
Yeah, that's a stretch.
That's a stretch.
There's a lot of good stuff in that.
There is, yeah.
It's not steam pile of shit.
I don't know. So what else came out this week? Dope. We wanted to see that.
Dude, I cannot wait to see Dope. I love ASAP Rocky. I am ASAP Mob.
Write that down, guys.
ASAP fam.
Dude, I read another article on Grandland today about the new show Ballers and whatever that fucking Jack Black one is.
Yeah.
Dude, it was just like they both suck, but does it matter?
Yeah.
Because HBO, dude, they're just trying to compete with
I read
Netflix
that
now.
too.
Like, I didn't read the article yet, but it's true, man. HBO, they have so many shows about to start up. Like, they're just producing a fuck ton of shit now. I don't know that they're as concerned about the quality. They're just trying to get shows out there and see if it works or not. The shotgun approach, I guess, is what it's called.
Yeah. Baller sucks.
Dude, it's not good at all, man.
So bad.
The opening is pretty dope though.
I guess, man. That fucking show sucks, dude.
Yeah, it's not homies hanging out, which would be sick with The Rock.
Dude, I love The Rock. Just having followed him on Instagram, but dude, everything he does sucks.
Yeah, I think Bill Simmons was talking about this on his podcast, the summer movie preview.
Yeah.
Dude, we need to get The Rock in some good projects. Like,
Dude, he is a homie.
yeah, like what the fuck is he doing in San Andreas? Like,
He's great and incredibly charismatic, and I just don't know why he does shit movies.
that's exactly what they were saying. Like, he has potential to be in great, I don't want to say great movies, but great blockbusters at least.
He absolutely could. He could work in basically what they're doing with Vince Vaughn and True Detective.
Yeah.
He can absolutely do that.
He
Vince
did.
Vaughn is not a great actor. It's just awesome that he's in this, and he's capable of maybe hanging here.
Yeah. Vince Vaughn, I think, is capable of playing a bad person, which I'm hyped on.
The Rock is capable of doing something good.
Yeah, well, dude, he already did it. Like, he was great in Pain and Gain. He's the only good part about that movie.
Dude, I would love for him to be good, man.
What he's got to do is stop taking these shitty leading man roles and do another Pain and Gain type thing. Like, be the side character.
Dude, he's just incredibly positive is what his problem is.
Yeah.
Like, he just loves all these things, and I don't know. Also, I just follow him on Instagram. He's like stoked on. I don't know. I mean, this is probably what I'd be stoked on, man. He got to play Hercules, and he was like stoked on it. I followed him when he was doing that.
Yeah.
And he was like stoked on getting to dress up as Hercules and play Hercules, which is what I would understand from any person. And as an actor, you don't have to watch the movie.
It's true.
You get to participate. That's what you
participate.
do.
You have fun. You get paid a fuck ton of money.
Yeah, he loves that.
Yeah.
He doesn't love the movies.
I love the idea of him as Hercules, just not in that particular movie.
I just don't want to watch it. I'm sure it would have been really fun to film.
Yeah. Also, it could have been a good movie. Like, maybe if they got a legit director and...
Well, Brett Ratner is a legit director.
Well, I don't
great.
I actually don't know what that means, but...
He made the third X-Men.
Oof. The single worst X-Men.
I don't know, man.
You don't know what? Like, you're gonna tell me that X-Men 3 is not the worst one? It's terrible.
I'm just gonna tell you that I'm not gonna have this conversation with you about what X-Men movie is the worst of the X-Men movies.
I mean,
because they all suck. Like,
do you not remember when X2 came out? I think you were probably hyped on it too.
Yeah, because I was a child.
All right, you weren't a child. It was like high school, right?
No.
For real? No,
X2
dude.
was like, X1 came out in 2000.
Damn.
So X2, what? Maybe at the latest 2004, which is my freshman year. But I doubt that.
I think we were right around high school age.
I'm finna find out.
You're fitting to find out.
Because I remember not being able to see it, and if I were in high school, I would have been able to see it.
I don't know. I obviously don't care enough to like get a rewatch of the X-Men movies, but
dude, it's good for superhero movies. It's not a good movie.
No, I agree with you. Yeah, it was at the time though.
2003.
Really? Damn. So a year before we got to high school? Shit.
Yeah, but I think I was in 7th grade, man.
Yeah, probably. I just think like, I don't know. Because that was before they started making a couple good superhero movies. So, like, I think it was the first one that people were like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
A superhero movie can actually be kind of good.
Well, let me remind you real quick. It is called X2.
What's it yet?
X-Men United.
No, it's not.
And if you're about that life, you can get the fuck off my podcast.
I'm definitely not about that. I did not remember that was the title.
It's ridiculous. Ugh. It's not a good movie, dude. None of them are good.
No, they're definitely not. I just remember, like, when I was that age, I used to watch X1 and, like, Hellboy all the time.
When I was 10 years old, it was great.
Yeah, and Hellboy was great at the time, too.
Yeah, when you were talking about being stoked for movies, I was thinking about Hellboy, because I remember being stoked for that movie.
Right? I've probably seen Hellboy, like, 25 times. Like, I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid.
I remember that trailer. There's no way I'd be hyped for that now.
No, definitely not. Not even a little bit, probably. I mean,
I'd be like, dude, what? He's from hell? Like, what the fuck is this?
Did you see Hellboy 2? Like, it was fucking
terrible.
Garbage. Ugh.
Just like all of Guillermo del Toro's movies. Wait, what?
Uh-oh. You just lost a bunch of listeners. Thanks a lot, dude.
Yes. A bunch of Joe Blow listeners.
Ooh. We should probably start referring to people that way.
Joe Blows?
Yeah.
Instead of casuals?
Yeah. Goddamn Joe Blows.
Blow.
Oh no, that feels so good.
It does.
Because that definitely sums up what we're calling casuals. It's Joe Blows.
Joe Blows.
Oh no.
All right, man. I mean, is there anything else? Like, fuck.
I don't know, man. We went all over the place.
We did. It was like an ejaculation of sorts.
Ooh. I hadn't put it together that way, but okay.
Fuck, man. What are we seeing next week?
Oh God. Ted 2?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I'm so upset.
Oh man, the homies will be in town. We'll go check out Ted. We'll hate it.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm excited.
I'm ready to hate that fucking movie.
Well, we'll see you fucking guys next week. Follow us on Twitter at Popcorn Hangovers, except it's spelled without the vowels. So good luck with that.
Not a single vowel.
But, hey man, I got drinking to do.
True that. I gotta go pick up a new bottle of wine.